verse 9.
Chapter 3 and verse 9. Whosoever is born of God.
If we say we are born of God, right? Go ahead.
Doth not commit sin.
You see that? If you say you're born of God, you're not going to continue in your sin, another way. That don't mean that you're never going to sin, but you're not going to continue in it. Go ahead.
For his seed remaineth in him.
That means God's law is going to remain in you because you're born again. Go ahead.
And he cannot sin because he is born of God.
Go ahead.
In this, the children of God.
In this Bible, we're going to know that who are the children of God. Go ahead.
In this, the children of God are manifest.
Okay, the children of God those who follow God, they're gonna manifest. How they're gonna manifest? When you see them, you're gonna say, "Man, these guys, look at their wives, look at their children, look at that kind of men they are." Go ahead.
And the children of the devil.
You see, now you're gonna know two types of children on earth. You're gonna know the children of God, you're gonna know the children of the devil, right? Go ahead.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness.
If you don't do these laws in the Bible,
is not of God.
You're not of God. Go ahead. Who you belong to?
Neither he that loveth not his brother. For this is the message that ye have heard.
To men. Whatever pertains to men, we as sisters not supposed to follow the men. Am I right or wrong? Go ahead.
Neither shall a man put on a woman's garment.
If I put your garment on, your clothes on, what you gonna think about me? Think about it. If I put dress, skirt, you see me walking around here. Something wrong. Am I right or wrong? God's thinking the same way when a woman wearing pants. Something wrong with our sisters because they're not keeping God's laws. You see what I'm saying to you? But that's what we all learn here in America. That's the fashion. Yeah, but I'm going to let her go with woman 12 and 2 right quick. Do we supposed to follow this fashion of this world? If you're the children of God, we're not supposed to follow the fashion. I'm going to let her go with that. Go ahead.
Romans chapter 12, verse 2.
Bring it out.
And be not conformed to this world.
Go ahead.
But be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
What must change this? Now, what must change? Read it again for her.
And
hold on. Say it loud. Yeah, your mind must be renewed. But what your mind had before. This world, the thing of this world, the fashion of this world. Women wearing pants, men wearing skirts. You're going to see that. You're going to see men wearing skirts. It's natural in this world. Because you know how we know that? Because in the book of Revelation, God prophesied what America is going to practice. Just like Sodom and Gomorrah, just like Egypt. We as a people, we're still under slavery, believe it or not. It's different type of slavery. But it's not America, the only nation on earth that have pushed homosexuality throughout the earth. Think about it. If you were a superpower, everybody following you, you pushing something, everybody gonna follow. Am I right or wrong? So that's what the Bible in Revelation is prophesied of the daughters of Babylon. What they're gonna be practiced. They're gonna be practicing homosexual, fornication, murder. You understand? All these spirits gonna be his, and they're gonna dwell in the spirit of men. You understand? How to kill, how to murder, how to rape. It's going to be right here in this place. So we have to escape it by what? Read it for us in the scripture.
And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind.
Our mind must be renewed, sister. When we go back to this, it's going to be renewed. Go ahead.
That's right. That ye may prove what is that good.
You see that? The reason our mind must be renewed, we may prove what is good, what God accepts of us. Because we no longer said, you know how people say, what makes me think that you're telling the truth? What makes me think that we should follow your guide? What makes you? But the Lord said this. What? Read the little part again.
That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of God.
If your sister's going to be perfect on this earth, you must prove what is acceptable in the eyes of God. Not admit, because men can lie. You understand? We have to know what is acceptable in the eyes of God. A woman not supposed to wear pants. That's against God's law. You understand? You want to be in the eyes of the Lord. If something's going to happen to you, the Lord say, hey, make this lesson. But if you're not in his eyes to watch over you, something's going to happen, then you're going to caught up in it. Like perfect example. You might meet a young man who have HIV. You're not keeping the law. You sleep with him, guess what? You catch him. But if you were keeping the law, God said, no, don't talk to these young men. Go in this side, go in that side. You understand? Because you want to be shadowed under God's law. All right? Your sister want to be shadowed under this. All right? Go ahead. Brother, what's up? What's going on, sir? I'm a little bit forward. Let's read, let's jump there. Let's go back to John White quick. Let me share something with these young. Yeah, you heard of born again, right? Yeah. Start at 9.
John chapter 3, verse 9.
Go ahead.
Whosoever is born of God does not commit sin.
What that mean? What that mean? The scripture let us know that if we're born of God, we not commit no sin. What that mean? Think about it.
You live for Him.
Right? Yeah, you live for the Lord, right? That's when you're born again. But if you're living for the Lord, you want to know what is He required of us to live on. You understand what I'm saying to you? Give me bold 4. Verse 1. Hold on to that. It's going to turn right back. I'm going to show you what you say is true. Because we as a people, we thinking we alive. When you're not keeping God's laws, you dead. Physically, mentally, you destroy Him. Go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 1. This is the book of the commandments of God.
The Bible is the book of the commandment of God. How to walk, how to eat. They got moral law, they got civil law. You understand? They're telling us how dietary law. God is telling us how to live on earth, what food to eat, what food not to eat. Go ahead.
And the law that endured forever.
God's law is going to be there forever. Go ahead.
All they that keep it shall come to life.
If you keep God's laws, young man, you're going to be a mighty man in this earth. You're going to come to life. Listen to this.
But such as leave it
If you decide not to keep the laws that is written in here,
shall die.
you're going to die. You understand? You remember the example I give these young sisters? God forbid you not under the shadow of the laws of God. Right? You might just hit a little party. You understand? You meet this young sister. You understand? All of a sudden now, you understand alcohol. But after alcohol, what you think is next? You know what I mean? Sex. Then now you caught something. You understand? Because you was not applying God's laws. You was not aimed for the sister to be your wife. You was aimed just to see what I'm saying to you? Then we have to go back to these laws. Then we may be able to respect our sisters. We're able to deliver the right message to the people. Yeah, we've been here 400 something years. What have been changing our community? Give me
Bring it out.
Yeah, just share with me. What? How old are you? You in your 20s, right? 18. All right. So, what have changed in your time? What have you seen in our neighborhood that you said your pop can say, oh, that's a big change, or you can say that's a big change?
Like the sex, with
Huh?
the age range, like how, like you said, most people are just having sex to do it. It's
Yeah.
like there's no commitment.
There's no commitment to it because our people don't want no commitment. They just want to do them. That's it. Nobody have no control over me. I do me. You understand? Listen to this. Go ahead.
Hebrews chapter 13, verse 4.
Go ahead.
Marriage is honorable in all,
You listen to this. God said marriage, that's what's honor in His sight, right? Go ahead.
and the bed undefiled.
Whatever you and your husband does, sis, is between you and your husband. Whatever you and your wife does, is between you and your wife. Go ahead.
But whoremongers
Let's stop right here. The spirit of whoremonger. Think about it, brothers and sisters. What is the spirit they call whoremonger called today in this modern day? What they call it? Think about it, whoremonger. A man can be a whoremonger. A woman can be a whoremonger. Am I right? Okay, think about it. Think about it. Like for example, if I just met you, right? Let's say I met you. Then I don't look at you to be my wife. Really what I'm saying is, I'm a whoremonger. And after I finish, am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? If you you see what I'm saying to you? They call it today boyfriend and girlfriend.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying to you? That's what America call it today. That's why we deceive. We talking about that's my boyfriend, but that dude really is already sleep with you. Like you supposed to be preserved for a man. Now he finished. He messed up the cook. Now the next man say, hey, I'm supposed to find the girl. And say, what happened? The other asshole, he didn't see you as a wife. You understand? Because the family he weighs up, they was doing the same thing. You understand? So how could he look at you as a precious? You understand? He's gonna abuse you like his mom, like his papa abused his mom. You know, like his mom abused it, cheat on one another. You understand? That's what God said. Marriage. That's what we should aim for. Then let me share something with you guys. Have you ever in a black community, you see that thing they call abortion clinics? What went there? Think about what we've been going over just for a second. Think about it, right? What when that building in the black community? Homemonger. The spirit of homemonger. Yeah, because guess what? You might meet a young man, God forbid, first time you pregnant. Hey, you know, I'm going to school. I can't afford that. But he should have think about that in the first place. Hey, or he just found out he's going to school. You see what I'm saying to you? But before that, there was all love. You understand? But now you say, hey, you know, I feel all type of sickness. But what I'm going to tell my mom? That dude say, hey, you know, your mom doesn't know anything. I don't care what you do. You understand? Because I'm not ready for that yet now. That's my first year. Hey? You understand what I'm saying? But why he didn't think about that before he sleep with you? You understand? So we as a sister have to look at ourselves as special. You understand? The little nigga in the neighborhood, that's what he always learned, how to be a neighbor. He never learned how to be a father. He never learned how to be responsible. He never learned that. His pop was never there. His mom was in the club all day, every day. You understand? Go ahead.
But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
You see that? That's still a whoremonger. Because, you know, I don't want to follow Mary, but I'm going to also plague you with these diseases. Since you don't want to follow, you can kind of disease. You understand what I'm saying? Reality is going to be consistent. Sometimes reality is going to knock at the door. What do I do now? But at first, that was all in the phone text, good text, I love you, this and that. Now when it's time, now responsibility. Now, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
We in it together. You understand what he going to say? Hey, you know what I mean? I didn't look at you as a wife. You know what I mean? You know, it's not only you I got in the picture. Now you got all type of story to tell you though. But at first, that was all love. You understand? You because you did not know. You understand? Because your parents did not teach you. You understand? That don't mean that you're stupid. But if your parents was never like that, to put their principle in you, now you're in this college, you're thinking that, you know what I mean, there's just smoke weed, a little bar, and you think it's normal. Some women cannot drink.
Yes, sir.
You understand? Because some women, when that alcohol hit their system, is a sexual thing active behind it. But how would you know that? That's your first time. Then you think it is normal, but it's not normal. You understand? It's not normal. You have to preserve yourself. Read that Hebrews 13 again. I'm going to share something. Then you're going to learn out of that too. I'm going to show you why the Lord said marriage is honorable. Go ahead.
Marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers, God will judge.
For example, let's say that these young men, you, right? Let's say that the reason God said marriage is an honorable thing, think about it. Your first man that sleep with you is supposed to be your husband. Yeah, you know why that's very mighty? Because down deep, if you're sleeping with, like, let's say you sleep with 5 guys, right? Then now you think, you know what? These guys are assholes. You understand? They never come to stay. They just do meet in the city. Then now you meet another young man. The young man say, hey, sis, I'm going to give you, I love you. I want to take to you as I want you to be my wife. Then the young man, he gets you cars, gets you everything, a house to live. Whatever these 5 other men did not do. This young man to you look like a gold mine, right? He said, damn, I never met a man like you. Because he understands his responsibility as marry you as a sister. You understand? So, okay, let's say that young man, you remember you passed 5 men. That young man is really about you. Then down the line you said, you know, that man, he's a good man. Now you talk to your girlfriend, say, your girlfriend said, that guy's you got this new car, you buy it, you buy, oh, this little diamond, you pay all that. Then you said, but you know, I know you love me, but for some reason, when we in bed, he's not satisfied. You know why you say that? Because he was never your first. But if he was your first, you would never worry about satisfaction. Yeah, man, why do wrong? Because remember that 5 other guys, they came with different type of tools. You understand what I'm saying to you? Now you caught up in a tools where that young man don't have the tools to offer you, but he have everything else to offer you as a wife. You understand? Instead of making work with him, now you cheat on him. Then you let the good man go just to go back to the naked man. You understand? But that's what God says marriage is honorable. The first man is supposed to be a husband. You understand? Him, he will never go outside because all he knows is you. You see what I'm saying to you? That's what God said, the bond between a man and a woman is a bonding. You understand? That can never be broke if you're keeping these commandments. You understand? Applying these commandments in our life. Then the spirit of whoremonger, let me show you how deep that thing goes. The spirit of whoremonger creates something in our neighborhood where we don't pay attention to. You see that, like, especially your young woman and your young men in college. Because our mindset already been perverted. The thing we see in our neighborhood, the woman, the way they dress, the way the young men, you know what I mean, penciling behind, is up to no good. You understand? Our women up to no good. But what did you think these young men up to? They're on to, they say, damn, I've been in this college, guess what? I want to see as much woman that I can. You say the same thing to you, sister. I want to see there's enough dude I can to I find you out. But maybe searching out to find a husband, you might cut something that permanent. Or you might want to look for a wife just sleeping with all these. Then you cut something down the line. You messed up everything for yourself. You understand what you aim for? You say, I came here to be a doctor. That destroyed. I came here to be a lawyer. You might say that. That destroyed because now your focus is to revenge. I want to revenge. Whoever gave me the advice, I want to revenge myself because you didn't know who gave it to you. You sleep with 5 dudes. He's sleeping with 5 women. You understand? Now you end for revenge. We become a killer machine. Why? Because we don't want to apply the Hebrew 13. You understand what I'm saying to the neighborhood? Let me show you what Hebrew 13 would do for the black community. You notice that out of 80 to 90% of us is locked in jail, right? Think about why we locked in jail. Some of us lack of patience. You understand? Because when you see this black community, most of these black men, they're into self-drug. You understand? They're impatient. They go to this college. They don't believe 4 years, but they're trying to have a decent job. That's what it is. That's patient. But if you sell drugs, it's a ad that you're going to jail. But what our people say, you know, the other dudes do it. I don't see they got locked. You understand? You know why the other dudes don't get locked? Because you can see it like it's. Oh, I find a way to make some money with these colleges. Maybe we can start selling these fields. Am I really your friend? If I could go tell you something like, am I really your friend? I'm your enemy. But I've been hanging with you, for 2 years. I'm your enemy. You have to look out. You have to look out for the enemies. The enemy can be your own people. You understand? Automatically you heard that from a man. Hey, you can stop selling with this college. Hey, dude, you understand? I heard you, but that's not what I come here for. You just walk away. It don't make you less of a man because you don't do it. That don't make you less of a woman because you don't sleep with a lot of men like they're doing. They make you more special.
Right.
You understand? But in this lifetime, you know what they call it? You feel like you've been afflicted because your friends is always getting on you. You understand? You don't know why they're doing that. But the Lord says you special. You understand? By you applying this, you special. So if that look at themselves as a special, then that allow you know what you're gonna catch. The one who was talking bad about you, you're gonna see them having 2 baby mothers. You're gonna see them. You're gonna see the young men you didn't hang with. They're all 20, 10 years in jail. Then you're gonna. These are crackers now. Because why? He was not patient. You know what I mean? And for something that cannot benefit you. Sin cannot benefit us. It's sin who get us in the condition we're in as a people. You understand? Look at it in our community. Why are we not prospering? That mean we done? No. Listen what God said. Give me that Deuteronomy. This is you done in there, right? Yeah, give me that Deuteronomy. Let me show you how special you are. Give me that Deuteronomy. Is that 6 or 7? 7. Let me show you. We are special people, sister. We are above everybody on this planet Earth. But do we look like it? You understand? Let's say that I say, sister, you know that you can be a professional runner. Then you're gonna be every people on one. He said, I never run before teaching life. What you talking about? I said, I'm gonna teach you how to run so you can run everybody. What your answer gonna say? What time you want me to come in? You know what I mean? You want to be somebody. It's the same thing God requires of us. You understand? Said, if it's the word of God, we're gonna search out more. To get more, to get wisdom more. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people.
We are holy people. These people you see in this sign, these are holy people. You are in this sign. No,
the battery is here.
You know what I mean? My mom paid me to go to this college. Let me tell her, I cannot deal with that. But before that, he didn't tell you that. You understand? That's what I'm saying. You have to focus and be special. You have to look at yourself as being special. Then people are going to acknowledge you as being special because you're not following no crowd to do evil. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people.
Are we equal to any people? Are we equal to the Chinese? We're not equal to the Chinese. That's why he said, you above all people. That means you're not equal. Read the end of the verse.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
Unto himself. And to God, these people are special people. Go ahead.
above all people.
What we learn here, we are equal. Now let me prove it where, in a sense that you can understand. After slavery, when they give us baseball, who was the best? We are people become the best. In golf, they give Tiger Woods a chance, right? They did not take it to the next level. Basketball, when they give us a chance, are we not taking it to the next level? Football, when they give us a chance, did we not take it? Even though in our wickedness we have more strength. You understand? Go ahead.
And to love him and to serve the Lord thy God.
We have to serve God. We cannot no longer serving ourselves. When you smoke weed, you're serving yourself. When you smoke crack, you're serving yourself. When you do these pills, you're serving yourself. But where yourself gonna bring you? Jail, HIV, syphilis. You understand? Because that's what these curses is gonna do to us when we don't want to apply God's laws in our lives.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel of Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.